So today's short take look at the word lands us at the letter N in the alphabet. Stands for newness or new life. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 17, the Apostle Paul wrote to the church at Corinth in his second letter, and he said, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away, and behold, the new has come." Now, the terminology that is used there in the Greek for new, it denotes something that has never been seen before. It's not a renovation. It literally is a recreation. It is a brand newness that Jesus Christ brings to our lives. And there's so many ways over the years that I have heard this concept of this newness that Jesus brings. I've heard it illustrated like a butterfly. You know, the metamorphosis that takes place in a worm going into a cocoon and then coming out as this beautiful, artistic looking butterfly that can flutter all over the place. But you know, I think the best illustration for this verse is what comes next in the few verses that follow. You see, Paul begins to talk about reconciliation. And this newness that Christ brings to our lives is for a purpose. And that purpose is not just to flutter our wings all over everybody and bring happiness. Our purpose is literally to get down in the ditches with people who, like us, need to be reconciled with Jesus Christ. You see, when Jesus Christ died and he rose again, he made everything new so that we can be so renewed that we want to, in fact, we long to reconcile others to him. Not just those that are easy to love. I mean, Paul himself understood this concept very, very well. He was hated by the Christians, and he hated Christians. And then when he found that renewal in himself, when Jesus came in and changed everything, well, then he was distrusted by other Christians, and he was hated then by the people who once used him to fulfill their dastardly deeds in trying to persecute and even kill other Christians. Let's be honest about it. No one really thinks about that kind of radical reconciliation on our own. We have to be transformed within by Jesus Christ through the power of his Spirit before we are willing to even consider reconciling others, people that we have vehement disagreements with. You see, as brand new creations in Christ, something that never existed in us before is now there. And that is a desire to be reconciled fully to him, so that we might in turn reconcile others to him as well. More than anything else, he wants to spend all of eternity with us, his creation. He loves you, church, and so do I.